Oh, this was that was right before.
Oh yeah,
That's right before.
right before he was arrested.
Colleen Khalifa spreads out photos of her son Shawn in her San Juan Capistrano home. Her daughter Jennifer and grandson Jackson lean over the table to look.
Is that your uncle? Jackson, where's Uncle Shawn?
At San Diego.
Shawn Khalifa is in Donovan State Prison. He's 15 years into a sentence of 25 years to life for murder. But no one is claiming he killed anyone.
When Shawn was first arrested, I called people, lawyers, and I said, felony murder. They told me right off the bat, you've lost. You're going to visit your son for the rest of his life in prison.
He acted as lookout for 2 older teenagers when they robbed a house and killed the homeowner. Though Shawn Khalifa had no idea they were going to kill the man and wasn't in the house when the murder took place, he was still convicted of felony murder. This is because of a long-established legal doctrine in California that allows prosecutors to file felony murder charges against suspects, even if, like Khalifa, they weren't directly involved in the killing. But late last year, then-Governor Jerry Brown signed a law that allows prisoners in this position to apply for a lesser sentence. The Khalifas now have hope, but they're still not sure Shawn will be free. That's because district attorneys are challenging the new law in court.
It's been a huge roller coaster. Yes. I mean, we get our hopes up and then the pain all comes back again because we're let down. So the roller coaster ride has been horrendous.
And I've had some hope at different points during my incarceration.
This is Shawn Khalifa on the phone from prison.
And at one point, I exhausted my appeal process, so the waiting of appeals was over, and I was just kind of reserving myself to spending my life in prison. So to have this newfound hope, it can be stressful.
Stressful because he feels stuck in a permanent state of limbo.
Because the only thing I can plan for is to be in prison for the rest of my life, and that's the only thing that seems to make life bearable and comfortable is just being acclimated to this environment.
So Khalifa has made a life for himself in prison in case he doesn't get out. He's written books, plays, and has a podcast.
It's extraordinary to have this hope of getting out, but at the same time, that increases one's vulnerability tremendously to disappointments around setbacks.
Alan Mobley runs Project Rebound, which helps people transition out of prison and earn college degrees. He considers the felony murder rule that put Khalifa away a byproduct of the mass incarceration era.
Many laws, draconian in nature, were brought into existence in response to both the politicization and then also increased public concern about drug use and drug trafficking.
In recent years, the pendulum has swung the other way, with national criminal justice reform and state rollbacks to things like 3-strike sentencing. But these changes are often met with resistance.
I just don't believe in unsafe reform that tramples over victims' rights.
San Diego District Attorney Summer Stephan is among the district attorneys challenging the law in court. She says she supports criminal justice reform, but feels the changes to the felony murder rule go too far.
Criminal justice reform has to weigh the constitutional rights of everybody, of victims, of offenders, of public safety.
But some see juveniles with life sentences as victims of a harsh system and of human brain development.
It's kind of a dangerous time for many people, and some adolescents are likely to take risks.
Terry Jernigan runs the Center for Human Development at UC San Diego and leads a national study looking at adolescents' brains.
Young people during adolescence do have a perfectly natural spike in their impulsive behaviors, and this does result in more mistakes in judgment.
And she says court sentences should take that into consideration, though she didn't know about Khalifa's particular case.
So we know that this is a relatively temporary condition, and that the same individuals that will make poor judgments will not be prone to make those same kinds of decisions and judgments at a later point.
Are you going to have fun with your new friends?
Back at the Khalifa household, Colleen is ready for her son to come home.
I know that he's been through a living hell. And I can't believe that he's kept his integrity still intact and his empathy and passion for others.
She hopes he will have the chance to display these traits outside the prison walls. Claire Tregesser, KPBS News.